Hello, Dallas Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Cowboys Blog. I'm John Madden, and now let's get to today's topic.
Highway?
What's this guy supposed to be, the ultimate badass?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about the Cowboys' victory over the Las Vegas Raiders. This is serious. Cap mode time is in full effect for the remainder of the video. Cowboys' total utter destruction of the Las Vegas Raiders. All right. I said we were probably going to win this game. Now, if you were to lose, if they would have lost this game, the heads would need to roll, specifically on defense. There's no doubt in my mind that adding Quinnen Williams and even Logan Wilson into the mix has helped out the defense. Quinnen Williams, he is as advertised. That guy's the real deal. All right. We saw a little bit of Overshown. We saw a little bit of Revel. All right, good to see them get their feet under them, and I like the snap count. We did not want them to overdo it, to push them, and I think they had a pretty decent snap count for this game here. So, it's another case of us bullying a bad team. All right, so it's expected. You should beat the crap out of these guys. Pickens, unstoppable. Lamb, Ferguson, Javante. Everybody got on it, Yeah, even Flournoy got himself a touchdown. So Ferguson, like I said, this is when the Cowboys are hitting on all cylinders. This is what you can get, but this is against a bad team, a 2-7 Raiders. All right, so we really need to see this revamped defense, and if this offense can keep it going, how do they do the rest of the season? Because you're heading into the heavy hitters, heavy duty type of a playoff caliber teams, playoff coached teams, and players that know how to win in the playoffs. So it's gonna be a huge uphill battle for the Cowboys. We're sitting here at 4-5-1. All right, you're still technically in it. You haven't been mathematically eliminated. But if you go on a stretch of losses here, it'll be over. So the big test is going to be here with Philly. These other playoff teams that you're going to face here. You always have that challenge of a short week, during Thanksgiving. How does Schottenheimer handle that situation? You know what I mean? It's really, the season really begins here next week. All right. You're at 4-5-1. You're still in it. You cannot lose anymore. You need to stack wins here. All right. If the aspirations are to make the playoffs, this is it. This is the final chance. It's sink or swim. Guys, let me know what you thought about the game tonight. Was it kind of like, I'm talking about here, like you expected to beat this bad 2-7 Raiders team, and do you feel like the next couple of weeks will really test where this roster is at right now? I think the test will be with Philly, and the Philly is beatable. They're a common opponent, NFC East opponent. Cowboys almost beat them last time around, although that was minus Jalen Carter. He's a huge part of that defense. Our defense has been upgraded. I will want to see how they do against these upper echelon O lines. And does the defense improve enough for Eberflus to stick around here? That's the main thing here. All right, can you handle victory? This is a victory over a bad team. Can you keep this team focused and at the task in hand on beating the Eagles, beating these next couple teams? Big time teams coming up, man. Eagles, Chiefs, Lions. It's gonna be tough for us to wear, guys. Let me know what you thought about the game, and let me know what you think about moving forward? You know, do you believe that the Cowboys might have a miraculous ending to the season? Or do you think it's going to be more of the same where we beat up on sucky teams and then the bigger bully beats us up? All right. That is going to be the tell of the season. And that starts next week. It starts next week. Is the bigger bully going to beat the crap out of us? Or are we going to step up and do a David versus Goliath type of situation where we wake up and we beat the giant, all right, the bigger behemoth in the room? All right. Let me know what you guys think. I'm interested to know in the comments. Continue to like, subscribe, and share. We'll be back on Tuesday for the Frisco report, and then on Friday I'll be going live with the Q&A. All right, so guys, appreciate it. It's been a crazy season. Lots of ups and downs, like we predicted. We knew that this is what the season was gonna be like. But I'll see you for the next one, guys. Peace.
Yeah, old school, baby.